historians. I am excited to share that today's episode is the first in a four-part series called The Father of Nations. Our host for the next 4 weeks is Jason Alexander, and he will bring you a compelling story about the life of Abraham. Let's welcome Jason to the channel.
Thank you, Zoe. Hey, historians! Today's story is called The Lineage. So, without further ado, let's get started. After God set his rainbow in the sky as a sign of the covenant he made with man and animals, life returned to normal with Noah and his family. Noah began farming the land and living life. He lived for 350 more years after the flood, but before he died, he bestowed blessings on his sons Japheth and Shem, and a curse of service on Canaan, the son of Ham.
Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and may he enlarge Japheth, and let Canaan be their servant.
Each of Noah's sons had generations of children, and they all spoke one language and the same words. And as people migrated from the east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar and settled there. They decided to unify and build a city and a tower with its top in the heavens, rather than being scattered across the face of the earth. It turns out that God had other plans, and the Lord said,
"Behold, they are one people, and they have all one language, and this is only the beginning of what they will do, and nothing that they propose to do will now be impossible for them. Come, let us go down, and there confuse their language, so that they may not understand one another's speech."
The Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of man had built. The city being built by the people is commonly known as the Tower of Babel, because the Lord confused the language of all the earth. Not only did the Lord confuse the languages of everyone on earth, but the Bible says that they stopped building the city because the Lord dispersed them over the face of all the earth. That's right, historians, God took one group of people that looked alike and sounded alike and gave them various languages, looks, and cultures, and dispersed them over the face of all the earth. This is why we have so many varying cultures of people that look and sound differently from one another. The Lord separated people by looks and language and then placed them all over the world. Unfortunately, only the Hebrews worshiped the true and living God. The building of Babel happened during the time of Peleg, one of Shem's grandsons. The name Peleg literally translates to division. The Lord divided one race into many. I don't know if you have noticed, but the His Story team is made up of so many different cultures of kids. For example, although I live in America, my lineage is from Greece. We have God to thank for our many similarities, but also our many differences. God is so amazing. Over the course of 500 years, the lineages of Shem, Ham, and Japheth grew. Shem, Noah's oldest son, is the son we will focus on because it is the lineage into which the father of nations was born. The lineage of sons from Noah to Abraham is as follows. Noah fathered Shem. Shem fathered Arpachshad. Arpachshad fathered Shelah. Shelah fathered Eber. Eber fathered Peleg. Peleg fathered Reu. Reu fathered Serug. Serug fathered Nahor. Nahor fathered Terah, and Terah fathered Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Lineage is so important in the Bible. God had a specific plan for the lineage of Jesus, and Abram was a huge part of that plan. Now the Lord said to Abram,
"Go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you. And I will make of you a great nation, and I will bless you and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and him who dishonors you I will curse. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed."
So Abram went, as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. And Abram took Sarai, his wife, and Lot, his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the people that they had acquired in Haran, and they set out on a journey. Okay, tune in next Sunday at 9 a.m. for episode 2. See you later.